Hi, I'm Jackie Wilson, and welcome to RU Life. It's going to be a busy show today. I have one of North America's youngest and most sought-after motivational speakers here with me, Shane Feldman. He was recognized by the Globe and Mail as one of Canada's top 20 under 20. Shane is the founder and the executive director of Count Me In, which is the largest youth-run organization in Canada. Through the conference, he has developed a unique way to promote volunteerism and positive change among students. Hi Shane, thanks for coming out to RU Life today.
Thanks for having me, it's great to be here.
Let's start by talking about how the conference was conceived. Where did this all come from?
Funny enough, it actually came out of a really challenging transition I had into high school. So back starting grade 9 in 2008, I had just moved to a brand new community. Was having lots of trouble getting started, and after 2 weeks of a hard time making new friends and meeting new people, I went to my guidance counselor to try and transfer to a new school, to try and start fresh. And that counselor actually looked at me and said before he could transfer me, he was going to make me sign up for 10 different clubs and councils and school initiatives he felt would match my hobbies, my interests, and my lifestyle. So he asked me what I like to do, and I was naming off different things. He's taking all these notes. And I ended up signing up for 10 different clubs, and those clubs ended up changing my life. I met new people, made new friends. It seems really simple, but it turned my entire life around. And the more I got involved, the more I realized how few students were actually taking those steps to get involved. So then I had this idea to plan a small school assembly just to inspire kids in my own school to want to get involved in school, because I knew it was making me feel so great and helping my life be so much more fun, and I just want to give other students that same feeling. And then that sort of small school assembly for 100, 200 kids in my own school kept growing, and teachers and students at other schools started to hear about it and wanted to come on a field trip. And here we are about 6 years later, starting our national expansion, and the conference now reaches out to tens of thousands of students every year. So it's kind of insane how it actually started as just a small school assembly, right?
That's amazing. Now, so with youth involvement, there's lots of different opportunities for them to get involved. And one big thing that most viewers have heard about is We Day. How is Count Me In different from We Day?
You can kind of look at it as the opposite, actually. We Day is like a celebration. Students that go to that, they actually earn their way by volunteering or raising money for Free the Children the year before, and that's how they get those tickets. And Count Me In, the Count Me In conference, is the flip end of the spectrum, where we actually are sparking that interest in students to want to get involved. We actually encourage schools to send 50% of their at-risk or less motivated student population. So it really is the motivational aspect that we really try and spark something in students to want to get involved in their communities, and then we actually help connect them to all different charities that have opportunities for them to get involved. So we not only inspire them to want to volunteer, but we actually connect them to the perfect opportunities for them and their lifestyle.
That's awesome. Now, what are some of the different charities that you have? What can kids look forward to meeting? Who can they meet?
We have over 100 charity partners, NGOs and nonprofits from across Canada that come out to our Count Me In after party. So the way that the event is broken out is into kind of two separate chunks. The first chunk is the Count Me In show, and that's where you'll see all the motivational speakers, the young activists, the performers, all that fun stuff, where we actually inspire that go out there and make a difference mentality. And then we have the Count Me In after party, where you'll find charities like World Vision, Earth Day Canada, Canadian Cancer Society, Plan Canada, all of our charity partners who actually have opportunities for youth, and we help hold students' hands through finding the perfect opportunities and causes and charities for them.
Now, how many students have you affected in the entire 6 years you've been doing this? Is there a number? Can you guess?
There is a number. We've reached out to over 10,000 through our program, and then through media alone, we've reached out to over 5 million across Canada through being covered by every single major media outlet in Canada now.
That's really
Plus
cool.
RU Life now, so that's like another media outlet.
That's another media outlet. There you go. Check us off. Have any of your students that you've been in your volunteering, have they gone on to do something like you, or have they come up to you and said, you have inspired me to do something like you are, motivational speaking?
Definitely. We, Count Me In and myself, get tons of fan mail all the time.
Yeah.
Really thank you letters is what they are, thanking us for whatever change it's impacted their life in their own way. One particular story that I love to talk about is there was a student in grade 12 who went to our conference and felt that she was suddenly motivated to do something, but she's never done anything in her high school experience, and her high school experience was already coming to an end. But but she actually took the motivation from the conference she went to in grade 12 and ended up starting 3 new clubs her first year of university, which was an incredible way for us to see that it's a lasting impact beyond high school. So that's really inspiring for us to see.
Now, what is next for the Count Me In conference? When is the next one happening?
Well, the next one in Toronto is happening in April. That's when we hold it annually here in downtown Toronto at the Sony Centre. But this year, actually a month ago, we just announced we're beginning our national expansion. So our next big event is actually our first annual Count Me In Winnipeg. It's coming to Manitoba in February. So that's what our whole team's gearing up for now.
That's awesome. Well, Shane, thank you so much for coming on to the show. We really appreciate it, and we wish you all of the best. If you'd like to learn more about the Count Me In conference, please visit the CMImovement.com or Shane's website, shanefeldman.com. You can follow the conference on Twitter or Facebook. And when we return, roll up your sleeves because we're going to be talking about flu vaccines.